So we're ready to record?
Yeah. Should we start with the one that you sent a voice message in on? Do you remember it?
Do you think it's going to be a whole episode?
I do.
Is it about the gift and marriage, weddings?
Mm.
Yeah, we can do like wedding and gifts.
I think we got a lot to say.
All right, let's do this. Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Rosie, are you ready?
Are you
Here we
ready?
are.
I think so.
It's time. This is from the UFC.
Oh my God.
Bruce Buffer. All right, here we go. I have a question for you, and I hope from your position as a guest you can answer, and also from your position as probably future bride.
God. Yeah. All right.
You hear the
Okay.
sarcasm in my voice.
Thank you. Yes.
Rosie, I want to talk about wedding gifts. I feel that wedding gifts are kind of outdated. They need to be rearranged, rethought. What do you think about wedding gifts? So that's my question.
Oh. Well, weddings in general are very strange things. They're just very strange. And I think the gods agree with me, Mother Nature, because I don't know if you can hear it, but there is thunder in the background as soon as you started talking about this topic. So, yes, wedding
I hear
gifts.
the thunder.
I think what a lot of people are doing these days is they say, oh, we don't want gifts, but if you'd like to give us something, just give us some money so we can start our future life together and yada, yada, yada. That seems to be a pretty common thing. But I don't get it, because the bride and groom spend so much money on their wedding. I think the average in Australia is something stupid like $30,000. The average. It's a lot of money. I'll have to look that
That's
stat up
probably a
again.
small wedding.
Yeah. Like imagine if it's a Greek family or a, Indian family where there's generally loads of people. I don't know what it's like in Lebanon. Are they usually big weddings?
Yeah.
Well, exactly. So it'd be
must.
expensive. Must, yeah. Well, so yes, I'm going around about the issue. Wedding gifts, weddings in general make me go, But tell me.
Things that makes you go, Things that makes you go,
But it's
this
not
one
making me
doesn't
go,
make you go,
No, it really doesn't. It makes me go, Ugh. But tell me, clearly this question came to your mind for a reason. So where did this come from?
It came, well, we're invited at a wedding, and it's going to be like an extravagant wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And the gift request is an envelope. We call it here in the Netherlands an envelope for their honeymoon. And this is where it came. I never thought of it this way. And it's not that I don't want to give money for the honeymoon. Of course I want. And it's better than giving them a useless gift. Because
Right, yeah.
It's so hard to know what to gift.
This is true, yeah.
For the newly wedded persons.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I thought, it's like when someone is having a big wedding, what is it better to ask people for money to go on honeymoon, or just go on a honeymoon and make a wedding where maybe everyone would pay for themselves?
Mm.
And you pay the extra if there is an extra for the wedding. I'm brainstorming here, because there is something illogical in it, and I'm trying to make sense to it. Mind you, at my wedding,
Oh, God, yes.
please, listeners, make sure when you laugh out loud at this moment, you will not fall from your chair.
Oh, shit, okay.
Because my wedding list was in a clothing shop.
What?
So I shopped for clothes.
Oh, that was your gift registry.
Yeah, because I thought I'm traveling. after my wedding.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want you to give me a KitchenAid machine or, I don't know, a vase or a plate for the fruit, because these are typical gifts in Lebanon.
Yeah, yeah.
And in those days, people will get you like a nice plate for the fruit. I wish I received one now because I love these gifts, the gifts at the moment.
You're
So
getting
I
old,
put
that's why.
my wedding, what do you call it, registry at a clothing shop. Really quite nice. It's like a for men and women. And my husband and I, we went shopping and we took all these clothes with us when we returned to the
I
Netherlands.
freaking love that.
But I didn't have a big wedding. And
Okay.
I'm not justifying what I did. But I feel that asking for gifts for a wedding is legit. But it's good to try to think, okay, how can we reinvent the wedding gifts? How?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think you were already doing it. The gift registry at a clothing store. I've never heard of that before. But how cool. You guys really wanted that. And
Yeah, and
it's
I
great,
wouldn't go and shop this much for myself at
right?
once.
It's an awesome idea.
So why is this better than asking for money for a honeymoon?
Because is that money really going to the honeymoon? Could go on their groceries, which sure, okay, fine, but that's not very special. I mean, it's okay, I guess. But what you did sounds way more exciting to me. For whatever
I really
reason.
wonder what the listeners think of this. Yeah.
But this whole concept, I want to go back. You mentioned what if guests paid to attend the wedding to cover costs. You know what I think would happen? About half the people wouldn't show up.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a
And
good point.
doesn't
And we
that
don't
say
want to take
something?
this away.
Really, though? Because if they're not willing to pay $50 to come to your wedding, do they really care about it? Do they care about you?
This is going to raise so many eyebrows. Like, what? They're inviting me to their wedding and I have to pay for it? So what's the difference of paying for it or putting money in an envelope?
Well,
For those who won't attend because they have to pay for coming to the wedding. Because when they pay to come for the wedding, they don't have to pay for the gift. It's over. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
They're paying, they're coming,
it's
they're
practical.
joining.
It's pragmatic. I love it.
And everyone gets to have a wedding in a way.
Yes, exactly. That's so true. I actually really like this idea. It doesn't sound very romantic, but it's extremely practical. I think a lot of people are going to hate this idea, but I actually quite like it. And I'm not like, if I was the bride and I'm saying you have to pay $300 to attend my wedding, that's a pretty big ask.
That's
okay?
an outrageous
That is
amount.
outrageous. So if you're wanting to spend that much on your wedding, you're probably going to have to cover most of that cost. But if it was, say, $50 a person, I mean, I don't even know if that would cover it, but there's usually food at a wedding and drinks and a DJ and a photographer and all the things. I don't think it's a unreasonable ask for a contribution. And as you say, you don't need to get a gift then. You don't have to stress about getting anything, and the bride and groom, or bride and bride, groom and groom, they don't have to deal with getting a whole bunch of stuff they just didn't want.
Do you think it's still happening that people gift stuff?
Yes.
It's still happening.
I think so. I haven't been to many weddings. Well, I have. I have been to a lot of weddings, but I used to work as a photo booth operator. That's why I've been to a lot. But yeah.
Photo booth operator? Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Don't you judge me. That reaction. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. There are a lot of drunk people at weddings. I don't get weddings because in Australia, at least, they seem to be an excuse to get really drunk. And that's that's what it is. Yeah, there's the ceremony, but what everybody looks forward to is when everybody gets drunk, dances. And usually it's
But that's so awesome.
Really?
Let's go and dance and feel...
Well, dance is okay, but get drunk.
It's a happy moment.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about drunk. I have... goodness. When people get drunk, because I don't get this much drunk. I won't let myself get this much drunk because it just feel like shit. I don't feel like
Yeah.
good anymore. But there is some kind of fun and a feeling of letting go of all your worries at a wedding. Everyone is there drinking, dancing, having fun for those people who are getting married. And in these hours at the wedding, you truly forget your own sorrows, your own life.
Okay, hang
And
on, hang on.
you get to an age you want a wedding just to go dancing because it's so hard to go out dancing. I don't know how about
So
you in
what's the point
Australia,
in a
but it's
wedding?
hard.
What's the point in a wedding then? So your guests can dance. Like why put on a wedding?
So what else? A dancing party.
What? I'm confused.
It's a celebration. Dancing is celebrating.
So that's why we have weddings, you think? It's for
I
dancing.
don't know. No. I don't know why we have wedding because people want to
Have you
celebrate
had
their
a wedding?
love.
I know you've
My
been
first
married, but did
marriage
you? Yeah.
yet.
Okay. So why
But
did
no.
you choose to have a
I
wedding?
like to go to weddings. I don't like to have my own wedding because it's stressful. There's no
So
fun
maybe
about
the
it.
wedding
That's
is
how I
more for
feel.
the guests than the people getting married.
Oh, that's a good point. Wedding is for the guests because people
And
getting
yet the
married are
bride and groom or
exhausted.
it's not the guest paying, but it's for them. And I keep saying bride and groom, but what's another word for it that's gender neutral?
Married couple.
Married couple, right? The couple. I'll call them a couple. The couple are the ones that are paying for it, or their family, or however it works. But it really is for the guests because it's a celebration for them. And yeah, I guess it's a little bit about the couple, but it's kind of the couple putting on a big thing so their guests can have fun.
Yeah. Showing off.
Oh.
They're showing off their wedding. Because we're not talking about small weddings.
Okay.
Small weddings are small, and asking for an envelope is legit because they already have a small wedding and to celebrate and to dance and to have this great moment with their family, their friends. So what I'm talking about is big weddings. Because big weddings are, for me, for the show off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, it's about celebrating, etc. But we end up, how much stress come with a wedding? Do I invite this person? And if you don't invite that one, the other one will be upset. And then you have to, have money to get a wedding planner.
I just don't like the idea of weddings. It's
a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress.
It sounds
Weddings
stressful.
are good. They have to be a rethought.
Yes. They do need to be rethought. They should be fun for everybody. Fun. Not stressful, not costing the earth, just spending time with the people you love and care about. I think that's what's most important. But they have turned into this big, it's very performative, I feel. Weddings.
Let alone how much the wedding dress is costing.
Oh, God.
And that it has to be fucking white. Or broken white. Whatever, something in the white. So why? And this makes it even more expensive because it's so specific. It's crazy. There are so many rules of wedding that have not changed. They're still
bullshit.
The same.
It is bullshit, yes. Listeners, go out and break the rules. Let us know, though, do you think it is acceptable to ask your guests to pay to come to your wedding? I say yes.
Oh, and I also have another question.
Oh,
does it always have to be a white dress?
No, fuck that. Isn't it meant to represent virginity or purity or something ridiculous? Isn't that where it started?
I think so.
Like, what the no, wear what you want.
No, wear a nice dress, because if wear what you want, according to you, they will go wearing a t-shirt. And this is something also I don't like.
If that's what makes them happy, Roula, who gives a fuck? If they feel sexy in their shirt.
Happy, it can't be that bad.
So Roula's saying the fact it has to be a white dress is ridiculous. It's very traditional. And yet she says no, you have to wear a nice dress, which again is very traditional. So you're a hypocrite.
Oh, fudge.
Fudge!
No,
Fudge.
I'm not a hypocrite. I just like dressing up.
Which for you is okay, but everybody should be able to make the wedding how they want it, I think. Let's just stop.
Oh my goodness, I must say, I love it when you put me back in my place.
Oh, good. Got to do that sometimes. You're full of shit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's cut it off.
Let's cut it
you're
out now.
getting out of line.
All right. Bye. If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have
going.
to stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so much. See you next time.
Said.